Is the mainline real estate market slowing down? Or is it just the beginning of something bigger? Inventory is up, prices are still strong, and homes are still moving fast. That may sound like a contradiction, but when you understand what is driving the numbers, you can make a much smarter move as a buyer or seller. Let's dig in. I'm Mila, and I specialize in helping buyers and sellers in the Philadelphia suburbs, including the main line. If you are considering buying or selling, I would love to put on the main line, I would love to help you put together a personalized game plan. There is a cell phone number in description. Call or text me. Today we are looking at the April 2026 market report using Bright MLS data for Lower Merion Township, Radnor Township, and Tredyffrin Township, including areas people often think about when they talk about Wayne, Bryn Mawr, Ardmore, Haverford, Narberth, Devon, and Malvern. By the end, you'll understand what the market looks like right now, what changed from last year, and what it means if you are buying or selling. Let's start with inventory because that is where everything begins. In May 2026, there are 3,001 active listings across the mainline townships we track. Last year, at this same time, were 260 homes. That is about 16% increase in available homes year over year. So buyers have more choices than they had last year. Sellers have a little more competition than the extremely tight market of the past few years. But here's the important context. 3.1 months of supply. Month of supply means how long it would take to sell all the current homes if no new homes came on the market. In a balanced market, you usually see about 4 to 6 months of supply. So even though inventory is higher, this is still a seller's market. Sellers still have the advantage, but the advantage is narrowing. Last year, we were at only 2.2 months of supply. If you're thinking about selling, this market has not suddenly turned against you, but it also not the same extreme low inventory market we saw in 2023 and 2024. Timing and pricing matter more now. Now let's talk about price. In April 2026, the median sold price on the main line was $960,000. The median means half the homes sold above that number and half sold below it. That is still a very strong number, and it tells us demand is real for homes that are priced correctly and show well. The average sold price was even higher, $1,160,000. I understand when sold price was even higher, $1,176,000. Why is the average higher than the median? Because luxury sales pull that number up. A few 2 million, 3 million, or 4 million sales can raise the average significantly. That is why I usually look at the median first when I want to understand what most homes are actually doing. In April, 97 homes sold across Lower Merion, Radnor, and Tredyffrin. 134 new listings and 98 homes went under contract. The market is active. Homes are coming on and homes are selling, but not every home is selling quickly. The homes that are priced right and presented well are moving. The ones that are overpriced or not prepared properly are sinking. This is one of the biggest differences compared to 2021 and 2022. Back then, some sellers could list almost anything and still get multiple offers. Today, multiple offers are still possible, but your home has earned them. Now, let's look at the days on the market. In April 2026, the average days on the market was about 26 days. The median was around 26 to 28 days. That is still fast, less than 4 weeks from lease to contract. For buyers, this means you cannot wait too long. When the right home comes up, you need your pre-approval ready, your must-haves clear, and your schedule flexible enough to see homes quickly. For sellers, this is encouraging. If your home is prepared, priced, and marketed well, you should expect serious activity within the first 2 to 3 weeks. Now, let's compare this year to last year. The current inventory volume, meaning the total value of all active listings, is about 363 million in May 2026. Last year, at this same time, it was about $629 million. That may seem strange because we have more listings this year, but lower total volume. Here's why. It makes sense. The median list price right now is $826,000. Last year, in May, the median list price was $995,000. That tells us the mix of inventory last year. More active listings were at higher price points. This year, we are seeing more activity in the mid range, especially around 600,000 to $900,000. The luxury segment above 1.25 million may be moving more carefully. If you're selling in the 700,000 to 1.2 million range, you may be one of the strongest part of the market right now. Buyers' demand is real. Inventory is improved, but not excessive, and serious buyers are out there. About $1.5 million. The buyers' pool is smaller. Presentation, pricing, and patience matter even more. Now, what does this mean for buyers? Prices are not crashing. Based on the current data, I do not see a dramatic crash happening on the main line. Inventory is improving, which gives you more options in 2023 or 2024. But good homes that are priced correctly are still moving in under 30 days. So your strategy should be simple. Get your financing ready, know your target towns, understand your budget, and be ready to act when the right property appears. The main line is not one single market. Wayne, Bryn Mawr, Narberth, Ardmore, and Malvern all have different price points, housing styles, inventory levels, and timing. That is why local strategy matters. And for sellers, here's my honest take. If your home is ready, priced for today's market, and marketed with strong photos, smart positioning, and clear strategy, you still have a real opportunity. But the mistake I see sellers make right now is overpricing based on what a neighbor sold for in mm, two. The market has adjusted. Buyers have more choices. They are watching the numbers. Price right now from the start, and you can attract serious buyers. Start too high, and you may lose momentum. So here's the big takeaway: inventory is up, 301 active listings compared to 160 last year. Month of supply is 3.1, which is still a seller's market, but more balanced than before. The median sold price in April was $960,000. Homes that selling is about 26 days, and median list price are lower than last year, which means the market is adjusting, not crashing. If you are buying, you have more options, but you still need to be prepared. If you are selling, you still have an opportunity, but pricing and presentation are more important than ever. If you're thinking about selling your home in Haverford, Wayne, Bryn Mawr, Ardmore, Narberth, or anywhere on the suburban Philadelphia, I would love to talk with you. Not a sales pitch, just real conversation about what your home might be worth in today's market, and what a smart strategy could look like. My number is in description below. Call or text me. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a like. Subscribe for monthly mainline market updates so you always know market stands. I'll see you in the next one.